Hello guys. So I found those really cute, the new makeup looks similar to what we did back in October. I'm a little, obviously got them a little late in the game this month, but I'm really excited about them because they're like perfect for shifting into that like fall warm tones, into like the sweater weather and the neutrals and all that. So very excited to show you all these things and talk to you about our new makeover contest. So back in, I guess it was like April, May, June, something like that, Mary Kay, the company as a whole, did a big giveaway for a spa trip to Arizona. Obviously that was the entire company that was participating in that. And we had so much fun with it. I definitely had a lot of fun with it. A ton of you signed up for makeovers with me, and I just was like, I'm like, dang, this might be my new favorite part of my job. And so we've decided that we're going to do our own for our area. So it is, we're going to have probably about 30 consultants jump in and participate on this. And I'm getting started. I'm rocking and rolling because I'm like, oh, give me all the faces to do makeovers on. And it is for a 2-night stay in Ocean City, Maryland. And you're going to get dinner, a welcome basket, all kinds of stuff on us for free. So it is going to be good. And you can pick the weekend. We're going to have a really cool hotel spot for you. One that we've personally stayed at. It's so good. It's so good. And so, yeah, really super stinking excited about that. So if you see any of these looks and you're like, I really want to try that, now's a good time to book an appointment with me, have a makeover done, and you can get entered to win that giveaway. We'll be doing the drawing after the first of the year. So we've got the rest of this month, next month, to rock and roll through it. So very, very, very excited about that. So we're going to get started on, I got my makeup bag here, and I'm just making sure we've got, okay, cool. It is still going. So as you hop on, say hi so I know you're here, because sometimes my internet is and I don't know why Facebook just does not show me comments, which is frustrating, but I'll be able to go back and catch up on them. So we have Blossom, Dusty Rose, Soft Heather, and Cashmere Haze. Hold please. The grays, y'all, these, I will say these palettes are making me step out of my comfort zone because they're not ones that I typically use. Yeah, Cashmere Haze. So it is a beautiful like matte palette, which I think is just perfect for like cozy sweater weather, which is what this one is called. Yeah. So these are all mattes, not an ounce of shimmer in here. So if you do like some shimmer and you're like, Kristen, I need some shimmer. I like this palette. I like the idea of this palette, but I need some shimmer. I can give you recommendations on which ones you could swap out to get some shimmer. But this is just going to be a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful matte vibey look. So I am going to start off with, I'm actually going to start off, I'm going to do a little prep because I don't do this very often in my videos. And my skin, it is officially winter. And it is dry. So this is the HA Ceramide Booster. And just a few little drops of this is going to change your girl's skin. It's just like a quick hydrating boost. And hyaluronic acid helps plump your skin. Helps plump your skin cells. Helps just bring life to your skin. And so that way, my skin, I'm not super duper dry. My skin is not soaking up all the makeup, hoping to get some moisture. So if you are a dry human being like myself and you need a little extra help, 10 out of 10 recommend this guy to put on underneath right before you do your makeup. The other one that I'm absolutely in love with is the wrinkle limiter, the dynamic wrinkle limiter. My forehead wrinkles, y'all, like, you can still see a couple of them, but like even when I raise my eyebrows or squish, like this doesn't stay anymore, which y'all know my infamous the wrinkle. I need to put a before and after picture of that wrinkle up. Honestly, I saw it the other day and I was like, I can't believe it was that bad. So we're gonna go in with, where did I put it? I'm gonna snag my Luminous foundation real quick and go with it. So who is making Thanksgiving dinner? Who's going to Thanksgiving dinner? We're going Thursday we have, my mom is having like a brunchy lunch kind of thing. And then Nate and I get the rest of the day to just chill. And then Saturday we go to his sister's for their Thanksgiving. So it's kind of nice because then I'm not eating 2 dinners in one day. Spreading out the turkey. So this is the liquid foundation, Timewise liquid foundation. And this is Ivory N160, or N140, sorry. N140. And honestly, I bounce back and forth this time of year. I bounce back and forth between, you just see that just like wipes away. I bounce back and forth between CC cream and this, but lately I have been really enjoying the liquid foundation. But I've also been doing some more like bigger events and that kind of stuff. Like if I'm just hanging out, CC cream all the way. But if I'm doing something a little bit more formal-y, I'm going with the foundation. So, and it's the Luminous. So we have a matte and we have a luminous. So there's a purple and a pink. The purple is matte, the pink is luminous. This time of year, I shift back to luminous because again, my skin is dry. And then I can take, I love my silky setting powder. So either the loose or the press. This is the press. And I can just kind of set and pat that in. And it just gives like a nice, it's like adding a filter to your face, if you will. That pressed powder is chef's kiss. Okay. And then I'm going to go in with, we're going to get started on the eyes. So you have a couple of choices here. Some people like to have a primer on their lid. Obviously our primer is no more, which is really sad. If you love a primer, I 10 out of 10 recommend the Sand Dune as a primer. I'm not going to put it on tonight, but this liquid shadow gives like a perfect, if you carry any like reds, blues, that kind of stuff on your lids, that is the one that you're going to want to hang out with. So we're going to go in with, let me grab my brushes here. So the main brushes I'm going to be using tonight are our all over powder brush and our eye blending brush, which is that fluffy one that I absolutely love. I firmly believe you cannot have enough of either of these brushes. So we're going to start off with, and I have 2 of these guys just because I'm not quite sure where. Honestly, I don't know where I'm going with this because these aren't colors I usually use, but definitely going to start off in the Blossom, which is this really pretty, like pale, very pale pink. Okay, you can see. And I'm just going to use that as, so this is the alternative to a primer. You can just kind of put a color like this on your lid and kind of up into your eyebrow just to make everything the same color. So you can see it just brings a little bit of life to my lid. So again, this color is called Blossom. And it's just that really pretty pale pink, like a soft, it's almost white, honestly. But it is more, it's in the pinks. And you can see where I have a little bit of, I got a little bit of darkness. I can kind of almost like color correct and keep that. Okay. All right. Then I'm going to go in, I'm going to take, I'm going to go in with, which one do I want to do? You almost could take this palette and do 2 looks with it, okay? You could use these 2 for one look and you could use these 2 for another, or you could use this one paired, like Blossom paired with any of these. So that's what I really love about this palette is you can actually like, one palette could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can create like 5 or 6 different looks with just these. So if I was just looking for something super, super simple, I would just take any of these 3 colors and put it in my crease and call it a day. I'm just going to show you guys how to kind of play with these and create something fun. So I'm actually going to go in with the Soft Heather and my fluffy brush. Okay, and this soft heather is like this purpley gray. You can see how it kind of comes off on the thing. Okay, and I am just going to do that right in my crease. Okay, so when you sit back, I gotta make sure I get right in there. So I kind of start off with my eye closed and then I open it and blend up a little bit from there, because as you guys can see, like if I just did it right in there and when I open my eye and sit back, you're not gonna be able to see it. So there you go. Little trick for the day if you have never seen me do that. So I start off kind of closed, find that crease, and then open my eye and work my way up a little bit onto my brow bone. And I'm using like very, very, very light pressure to just blend that color. So there's nothing like super harsh. There's nothing super like start, stop. Those little circle motions keep everything nice and soft. Okay. So, and when I do my makeover appointments, like I show you, I help you place the color. I help you with these little techniques so that you're more comfortable with them. It's not just Kristen comes in, does your makeup, and then rolls out. Like you learn some things. You learn some things. And you get to use all these brushes. I have full sets of all the brushes. You get to touch all the makeup. Like I have everything. Eyeliners, mascaras, lip liners, lipsticks. It's all in the kit. It's all in the kit. So now I'm going to go in with this fun dusty rose color. Okay. And you can see, so it's a much denser, deeper color than the Blossom. Okay. And I'm just going to that on my lid. So basically right under that soft heather color, and just there you go. So it's just, this one is, and this one's also really pretty up on your crease. Again, this palette, you could make 3, 4, 5 different looks with this. So same thing, just pressing that color on the lid. I don't really go too much higher. Okay, and then you can go back in with that Blossom and kind of blend over, like once you sit back. Okay, I kind of keep the pink like from Pupil over, same thing with the color on top. And then what you can do with that soft gray color is go in with, hey, that's gonna be too fluffy. So you can actually still use your, I'm gonna use the lighter colored one, your all over powder brush, which is that like straight, more dense one. We can go into this gray, which is that Cashmere Haze, okay? And just kind of put a little like smokiness right here, okay? And just thicken up your lash line. And again, it is a super, ooh, my neck just cracked. The cold weather's here, y'all. I'm so stiff. I do like it. So you can create that really pretty, just like I said, kind of smoky. So do you have to use all 4 colors all the time? No, of course not. Obviously, that's not like, but if you were to want to do, just kind of showing you where you could go with it. And it's still very subtle. It's still very neutral. You could actually do our, and I'm mad that I don't have it in here with me. You could actually do our steely eyeliner with this, would be stunning. The brown is going to be just fine. You could even use any of these colors, like this, pink one, the Dusty Rose, is really pretty as a liner. Like you can just kind of smoke like around underneath the bottom and stuff, but I like to keep everything on my lids. I don't like a whole lot underneath my eye, but I am going to take our brown liner and just right in kind of under my lashes, just to keep it off of my lid because I want that to be those really pretty pastels. And then I can pop on some mascara. And this is the Fanorama. Okay, so it's one of our Lash Love mascaras, which is gonna give you some length. It's gonna give you some feathering. If you don't want the feathered volume, you can just go with Lash Love. Okay, it's the same formula, just a different brush. Like you can see this brush has like a little like indentation in the middle and then it bobbles out. That's where you get that fanning. We also have Lash Intensity, which is intense. Okay, but you can see just that one layer of mascara really va-va-vooms the lashes out. Okay, and this, I love this mascara because it is so light. You ever put a mascara on and you feel like you have to do like weight lifts with your lids? I'm not a fan of that. All of our mascaras are super duper light. Now the Lash Intensity wears a little heavier just because it is a heavier mascara. It's gonna give you, it builds on itself, so it gives your lashes a lot of volume. And that's one where if I'm in a mood to look like I'm wearing falsies, I will actually take that and do a layer of that on top of this mascara. But there you go. Okay, just very subtle, very fun. I'm actually not mad about these colors. Like I said, this is like, you're pushing me out of my normal zone, guys. But yeah, that is the look. Let me see. I set my, I thought I brought my blushes in here. You can tell I've been like packed up and kind of on the go and whatnot. So I'm like, where did I put my stuff? Some of it's still packed up in my car, but yeah. For a blush, what I would do for this look is probably like the hint of pink, blush, which I do have one here. Just a very, I'm actually going to use one of my samples because like I said, I just realized that my blush palette is packed. I was almost prepared, y'all. I was almost prepared. Almost prepared. But this time of year, you think of like, just like flushed, rosy cheeks, nothing crazy, nothing too eccentric. Let me see what, okay. And so I'm gonna just pull, and this is that color. You see that? Like, it just looks like, I don't know. I feel like this look is like a snow day look. Like you come inside and you got like rosy cheeks from being out in the snow. But you can see it's just that hint of pink. Just gives like a little natural flush. And it kind of goes, it's not far off of that Dusty Rose color. Okay. And you can go and just kind of layer that on. So that is the hint of pink blush. And then I can blend that down. So our blushes are super blendable, which I love. Okay, and then I'm gonna tame, y'all don't judge my brows. I know they need TLC. They need TLC. So I'm gonna go in with our volumizing brow gel. And it's just a teeny tiny little spoolie on the end, but it's got a little bit of color on it. And I'm going to do one brow and show y'all the dang difference. And I just kind of comb lightly up. I'm not touching my skin with this. I am just touching the brow hair and kind of putting it in place, if that makes sense. Like, and creating what looks like a tamed brow, not whatever's happening over here. Okay, so it gives it a little volume, helps everything stay where it belongs. And I can just give them a little shape, give them a little volume, and then they're not out of control. They're not out of control. All right. And then for a lip color with this look, I would say, y'all know I'm obsessed with the Supreme Hydrating lipsticks. And I'm going to go with, I don't want that one, I want this one. I'm going to go with Mauve Crush. I feel like that's a good, like a cozy, sweatery kind of vibe. Just to tie this together. And there you have it. Okay. So just like a cozy, fun, little pink, little purple, little gray, and then just a simple mascara. Not a whole lot of eyeliner at all. Honestly, I don't know that this look really needs the eyeliner. But yeah. And this is just like a neutral colored cozy sweater. So I don't know how y'all feel about this look, but I'm pretty happy with it. Not gonna lie. So I'm glad I showed you these and y'all voted on this because, like I said, I wasn't too sure about it, but these are the colors. So again, Blossom, Dusty Rose, Soft Heather, and Cashmere Haze. Those are the colors. So what do we think? Is this something that y'all would try? Colors that you would incorporate? I will say Blossom and Dusty Rose have been in my rotation for a very long time. Soft Heather this time of year for sure is in my rotation. But the grays I tend to not mess with, but like I said, I'm not. They're like the perfect little, so you might see me in more grays. So next week I am going to be doing the, hold please, Sheer Nude, which is going to be more of like the browns, but it also has like a little shimmer to it. It has a shimmery gray in it as well. I'm very excited about that. This one kind of reminds me of our champagne palette that we do around New Year's. So, and then there's 2 more looks after that. I'm going to pick which one I want to do when, and I'll let you know. But the next 3 Mondays, there will be a live makeup tutorial. And again, if you would like to be in the makeover contest, you can either come to me, I can come to you. If we're one-on-one, 45 minutes, probably all we really need. If you want to share it with friends, obviously I will give you some goodies for sharing your friends with me. I have another update from the sale, which is really exciting. I went back and there were a couple orders I forgot to like add in the mix, and y'all saved about $2,100 during the sale. Absolutely flipping incredible. Best sale ever. So, and then I want to say 190-ish items found a home. So y'all, craziness. So I just got an email that my order is on the way. I'm hoping it will be on my doorstep tomorrow. And if that's the case, I'll be delivering to you guys and or putting it in the mail depending on where you live. So some of you probably already have yours because I had it directly shipped to you because you live way far away from me. But other than that, I think that's it for now. So thanks for hanging out for, what is this one called? Sweater weather. Sweater season. Sweater weather is a song. It's one of my favorite songs. But so thank you all for hanging out. Hope you had a great Monday. If I don't see your faces on here, if I don't do another live, I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I will see y'all soon. Bye guys.